Hey guys, how's it going? You can see I'm on a different bike today. This is a test ride of a 20... It's brand new. I don't know what year it is, so I guess 2016. Anyway, it's a Fireblade SP. Yeah, I'll let that sink in for a Fireblade SP. So this bike is a Fireblade with basically upgraded suspension, upgraded brakes. It's a track machine. That's what it is. It's quite a different seating position to my bike. You know, it's feels very light. Considering this is a 1,000-litre bike, so this bike is I'll put the stats up and stuff of it because, you know, why not? Oh, I like it. So yeah, since this is a 1,000-litre Super Sport, you're looking at this as in the same league as a S1000RR, ZX10R, you know, all them sort of Super Sport bikes. So we'll see how it gets on. I have to stress I'm not going to be able to chuck it around too much around the corners and so on, because, you know, the bike has only got... Oh, it's not on there, can't see it. The bike has got hardly any mileage on it whatsoever. You know, it's that new to the dealers. It's still on its stock tyres, which haven't been scrubbed in yet, which are the Pirelli Super Corsa Diablo thing. Basically, the tyres that are on it are road legal slicks. So you know, so they're super soft, super sticky when they warm up. They're made for a track day. The SP is made for the track, hence the SP part of it. I say, so it's got uprated gear. It's got your fully adjustable O-rings front and rear shocks. It's got Brembo brakes all around, I think. I say it's got the super sticky tyres. The one thing it doesn't have, yeah, compared to like your other comparable bikes, like I say your S1000RR, your you know, all them 1,000-litre bikes, they've got all your mod cons, you know, they've got all these different electronic aids and so on there. This has nothing. It doesn't have traction control, it doesn't have different riding modes, it doesn't have cruise control. It has none of that whatsoever. Now that's not a bad thing. It should have ABS, because I think that's a EU thing now, that all bikes over 125 have to have ABS as standard. Seating position's obviously very different to my bike. My bike's quite upright. This, you're very sort of hunched over. Usual sort of digital dash, everything there, speed, revs, you can flick through different sort of trips and so on. Mirrors maybe need a bit of adjustment, but this is my first 1,000-litre, 1 litre bike I've ridden. Doesn't feel too uncomfy yet, but I mean, I've only been on it for a couple of minutes. Doesn't have any of your sort of mod cons that other bikes do. And that car's just dumped there. I don't know if it's had a crash or broken down or something, but I came past it on the way to the garage. So the bike's been lent to me by the guys at Farnham Honda. Very friendly guys. Go down there, have a chat with them. But as I popped in there last weekend just to see what they had, I'm not looking to change my bike. Or I don't think I'm looking to change my bike anyway. just think, I really can't believe how light it feels. I say for 1,000, it's so light. Now, you know, Honda sort of set the world ablaze when they first released the Fireblade, because up until that point, you know, 1000s were just big heavy chunks of metal, and Honda revolutionised that by bringing out the Fireblade, which was light and nimble. I will go and get some, I will definitely go and get some comparative tests on some of the other bikes, you know, like I say, the S1000, try and get a Panigale. Can't promise anything there though. I was looking on YouTube for videos of this, and there are videos, but it's all, because it's track orientated bike, they are all track orientated reviews. Fair enough really, but I'd like to see how it handles for day to day. I guess really, if you want a day to day bike, just go and buy a Fireblade and not go for the SP. But if you want to go and do a lot of track days as well, maybe this is the kitty for you. I will have to get better at doing reviews, because I'll just have to let you know what my thoughts are on the bike. Really, I didn't realise it was. I didn't realise the bike was that new. So I say I popped in last weekend. They went, "Oh, we got a Fireblade SP in. If you want to come and test ride that." I was like, "No, go on in." But this is basically one of the bikes that would be used in World Superbikes. I'm sure they use a Fireblade SP there. British Superbikes, I'm pretty sure it'd be the Fireblade SP. I think the Isle of Man riders, they'd probably be riding this sort of thing in the super stocks. Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, you're obviously a lot more hunched over on your wrists. It's just a lot more. It's a lot more aggressive seating position. The power, the way it just picks up the power is incredible. You know, I mean, this is, it's a powerful bike, don't get me wrong, compared to the S1000RR and so on. I think them bikes are all pushing out 200 brake horsepower, give or take. This is pushing out 178 with a supposed top speed of about 186. That's nothing to sort of smirk at and go, oh, it's not as powered as them bikes. I say it doesn't have all the electronics the other bikes do. I do like that. The screen seems to work well. Not getting really a lot of buffeting off it. I know you're sort of hunched a bit on the wrists, just need to work on the core a bit for that, I guess. I won't do any emergency stops and stuff, because you know, the roads are still a little bit greasy. It rained last night and I was a bit dubious about coming in and doing it, because they gave me the warning saying if it's going to be wet you can't ride it because of the aforementioned tyres. What they said to me is they are going to replace the tyres on here with just your standard sort of sporty road tyres. Don't ask me what, because I don't know. But that should make, that would allow anyone to sort of come in, just jump straight on it and take it out, rather than having to, you know, play nice with these sort of slicky tyres. Oh, that noise! I say this has hardly got any miles on the clock, so I can't rev it too much. It's not really been running, probably not had its first running service yet. So it's got to be nice. But this bike, as with any 600s, if you don't ride it right, it will punish you. It will make you lose your licence if you're not careful. No two ways about it, that you will lose your licence if you aren't careful with speed. But that can be said for any bike. What I'm going to do, I will find somewhere to pull over and give you a bit of a walk around of the bike. ride is pretty hard, but again, with that Öhlins suspension, it can be modified and set up to how you want it set up. I've got an hour on it, so plenty of time. But yeah, what I think I'll do, I'll cut it out and I'll come back in when I've found somewhere to pull over. Still trying to find a place to pull over to show you guys, which is a little bit picturesque, you know, because I'm like that. It's obviously very snappy with the throttle, you know, your power's basically there the moment you need it, but that's going to be the same with all sort of 1 litre bikes. Usual gizmos on here. I'll say there's like no electronics other than your ABS. No quick shifter, no nothing. Some people will, you know, oh no, it doesn't have that, doesn't have that, doesn't have that, it's not good. For me, that just means you've actually got to work the bike harder to get this. Not work it harder, you've got to be more in control of the bike. Maybe that's what Honda are going for. They want a more real feeling of riding rather than having that safety blanket of all the electronics. Yes, okay, so if you had all the electronics there, you can easily push the bike faster. Hey, watch where you're going, mate. Yeah, so, you know, with all the electronics, yes, you can push a bike faster to its limit. It can make you feel like you're a better rider. But do you really need them? If you know the bike doesn't have any of that control, and if you screw it up, then you are off. Then why? Then you might as well sort of you respect the bike more. Is what I'm getting at. You know what I mean, right? You respect the bike more. Right, let's pull in here. No idea what the turning circle's like or anything. We'll pull it in here. There we go. So here we go. Fireblade SP. Nice gold wheels. Got your Brembo blocks on the front. Oh, it's not Brembo on the back. It's Nissin. Fully faired. This in the HRC colours. We've got fully adjustable Öhlins on the front. We've got fully adjustable Öhlins on the rear. Still no rear hugger. These are the tyres it got. It's a Diablo Super Corsas. I say they're really soft, really sticky when they're warm. Not ideal for your usual road use. I do like indicators in the mirror, and they are obviously, yeah, easy to snap in ones if you're filtering through traffic. It's not a mean face by any stretch of the imagination. Compared to like the R1 looks really and the S1000 just looks a bit dopey. One eye open, one eye closed. It's the exhaust. It's a little bit quiet, but again, EU emissions and all that crap. You could probably easily replace that, put a better system on. And say if you want a quick shift or something, then you could easily go and get one added in there. See, no rear pegs, no pillion seat, so it's just you and the bike, single seater. All bikes can be single seater. Usual gear configuration, 6 gears, 1 up, no, 1 down, 5 up. Yeah, it's not bad. Seating position isn't, it's obviously a lot more aggressive, you're down more on your wrists, but it's not so aggressive that you know, my back's starting to ache a little, but you know, I went to the gym this morning. Excuses, I know. Went to the gym this morning. Knees are up a bit, but I don't have anything to compare against. I'll need to go and get out R1 and S1000 and Panigale and whatever else possible to actually compare it and see how they feel against this. Anyway, let's get a Instagrammy type photo, because why not? And also for, you know, for the thumbnail maybe. And then start heading back. So we do the start up. Just your standard CBR Honda type startup really. These tyres need a bit more scrubbing in, but it's getting there. Yeah, my U-turns aren't good, and this is going to have a really bad turning circle, as they usually do. Bye. Hip cramp. Let's start heading back, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Right, it's got 16 miles on it now. That's how new it is. She's nice, she looks nice. I'll give her that. Lack of electronic features. Oh. Lack of electronic features, that doesn't bother me. I'm happy with that. Like I say, I am content with knowing what my ability is. I don't want to be lulled into a false sense of security by having all them gizmos there sort of working in the background trying to keep me upright. I want to know if I've crashed, it's my own fault. Not that I want to crash, obviously. My only real gripe with it, and like I say, I've not compared it. I'm only comparing it to sort of hearsay what other people say about bikes, or the other sort of comparable bikes. It doesn't seem fun. Okay, I've been riding it in sort of town traffic. I've not been blasting around the country or anything on it. I've not been on the motorway. I've not been opening up. I've not been on a track. So yes, I'll give you that. I've not been able to open up. Maybe it is different when you do that. You know, I'm sure it will be different if you do that. I'm sure that is when it really comes alive. For town traffic, it works. Not had any issues. I'm not feeling too uncomfy. I say, other than my back hurting a little bit, but I was at the gym earlier, so that's part of that. I think it's not, you're not too hunkered down unless you really want to be. I like it, but like I say, my only gripe, I'm trying to get back to, is it just feels like a plain old typical Honda. Now, ow, there is nothing wrong with a plain old typical Honda. Honda reliability, within reason. You know, they just set out to build a bike to their own usual sort of standards. it's not crazy fun, it's not, you know, from what other people say. Acceleration is good. It's your typical Honda. It feels just very planted, very ordinary. But again, I've not compared it to the other bikes. I'm only going on what other people have said about these bikes. It's just got all that power there. Pretty standard. It's just a good bike. Right, it's I've obviously picked the wrong time of day to come out, you know, midday. Gear change indicator, I've not had one of them on a bike before. But I've not really used it. I've not looked at it, had to look down and go, oh, I'm on the wrong gear. Because you just sort of get a feeling for it anyway. Steering feels accurate, you know, just feels... I keep repeating myself, I know, sorry. Steering feels accurate, it just feels nice and planted on the grounds. I would happily take it on a track. But then the price, how much for one of these? I think its ticket price is about 14.5, almost 15 grand, I think, maybe, for the SP. I'm not sure what it is on the Fireblade, but that sort of money, well, if you're looking at spending that sort of money on a super sport bike, you know, that is in the region of an S1000RR, it's in the region of a Panigale, it's in the region of the R1, which if you want better equipment, you know, all them extra electronics and so on, they've got a lot more there for their money. This is maybe a little bit overpriced for what it is. Would I own one? If somebody came up to me and went, okay, Mr. Metalhead, here's 15 grand to go and buy Honda Fireblade SP, would you own it? Would you go, ah, gone? Would I go, nah. Or would I go, yeah, I'll snap your hand off, mate? Yes, I would have it. I like it. It's just your typical plain old Honda. Nothing more, nothing less. I say, as I said before, you know, I said at the beginning of this, I'm not able to do too much of it. I can't sort of red line it and stuff because it's a brand new bike, and like I say, because of them tyres as well, not scrubbed in. You wait right there, missus. Is this car still here? I bet it is. Yeah, someone's there now. Clutch is a little snappy. Again, that might just be because it's a bit new. It just feels a little bit clicky. It's hard to describe, but it's nice and light. Brakes feel light. Sorry, I don't feel... Yeah, I should buy myself a thesaurus. Then I can learn more words. Right, I think, well, looking at the time anyway, I'm going to have to take this back. I'm going to take her back and go and edit this video for you guys. Because I'm nice like that. I know there's been a lot of people complaining about, oh, ABS, it's going to ruin biking. You know, I've been saying about all the other electronics. ABS is good. I've not had to use it in this ride. I've not had to use it on my bike. but I know full well the Honda ABS system on their bikes is top notch. You don't even know when it's kicked in, it's that good. When I done the Ron Haslam school, you know, all them RRs had the ABS system as well, and the instructor said, look, if you're even in the gravel, just grab a handful of brakes and you will stop. It is a little nerve-wracking getting on a brand new bike, taking it for a test ride when it's not your bike and it's the first time you've ridden a 1 litre Super Sport. You could easily use this for town riding, like I said. I would have no issues with that. It'll probably have you will have a lot of fun with it on track days. Again, I'd have no issues with that. Yeah, I would have it. I would have it on the condition I go and test ride all the other bikes first, in case one of them would change my mind. So yeah, this is where Honda Farnham are. I say, really nice set of guys in here. If you're near the area, come down, have a chat with them, friendly guys. But decent bikes, what more could you want? And free coffee, which ain't too bad. That's the same coffee machine as what we have at work, so. Back in neutral, there we go. There you go. That's a Honda CBR1000 Fireblade SP review. Thanks for watching guys, ride safe, see you later, bye.